Hi, how are you? Hope you're fine. I'm actually on the way to the library right now. I'm going to pick up, see if I can find orange books, like books with orange covers, because I want to read them and see if they make me feel orange. Yeah, that's my plan. Um, yeah, but let me know what you've been up to, and maybe yeah, I'm gonna call you later, I think. I hope I'll catch the bus. I'm late again. But yeah, let me know how you are, and talk to you later. Bye bye. Yeah, bye. Do you remember that as a kid I chose orange to be my least favorite color? I think I kind of thought that everyone has to have a favorite of something and a least favorite of something. I had gotten sick of Fanta and threw up, and shortly after I got sick from an orange bonbon, so that made it very clear that orange sucks. Nowadays I quite like orange, just feels so much like summer, and like kind of the stickiness, less intense vibe of summer. Like, do you know this cover of the book Sunburned? It's quite new. I think that perfectly encapsulates the color orange. And in winter, when it's dark, you still got those clementines, still got those oranges, you have your citrus fruits to keep you going. And so, what's not to like about orange, really? I'm coming to you from the future. This me has already read all of the books, but the whole video I didn't once mention the summaries or like the plot of the books, so I'm going to do that now. So I picked out Pink Elephant by Luca Kieser, Everyone Knows Your Mother is a Witch by Rivka Galchen, and Go Set a Watchman by Harper Lee. I will jump in every time I'm needed to explain what the book is actually about. So, first one, Pink Elephant by Luca Kieser. Pink Elephant is a story set in 2006 in Germany, during the summer in which the Football World Cup takes place. We follow our main character Vincent, who is about 14 or 15 years old, and he has an unpleasant encounter with two other boys, Tarek, whose family is from Syria, and Ali, whose mother is from Palestine. Because of that encounter, the worldview just gradually shifts, and he begins to understand sees his own place in a society that has a lot of prejudices against migrants, and he is torn between these two worlds that he just can't reconcile. The one world where he really wants to belong to Tarek and Ali and wants to be part of their circle, and the other one where, for example, his former best friend moves schools because the area isn't good for him. Hello. So, in Pink Elephant, Vincent regularly goes to have breakfast with Tarek's family, and there are various different bread spreads and stuff that Vincent is not used to from his own home. And one of the things he just likes to eat while Tarek does his hair is Breze, which is a German, mostly South German bake thing. It's like a pretzel, but it's bigger. And he spreads Nutella on top, and then he puts Greek cheese, I think they call it. I'll have the quote here for you. Yeah, and that's what I did. While reading it, I was thinking, that sounds so yummy, and so I made it. I honestly thought about this Breze for a couple of days now, and now I prepared it. I didn't put Nutella on it because I didn't have one, but like it's some kind of other chocolate spread. And yeah, taste test. Final thoughts on the orangeness of this book. I would say overall, this is a pretty orange book. Elements that made me orange, for example, is the time, weirdly, like 2006, it's summer, it's warm, it's this football summer, so I don't know, like I just imagine people being out having barbecue, and yeah, you can smell the sunscreen. The second element that was very orange for me was this tube of tanning cream that plays a huge symbolic role in the story. So Vincent, our main character, doesn't apply it properly, and so it leaves orange stains. It's very much connected to his want to fit in or to be part of a group that he can't really be a part of. The third element that was very orange to me was the cigarettes. There was a lot of smoking in this book, even though the title is Pink Elephant, and they also smoke pink elephants in the book, which apparently are like pink cigarettes. Still, cigarettes orange. I already said or explained the thing about the timelines, so the story was just quite scrambled in my opinion, and overall I thought it was quite a sad book, very raw, and felt very true to the time and also the age of the characters, and I found them to be very likable, especially the three main characters, Vincent, Tarek and Ali. I just wish that I could have got more from their character, or like understood more about their characters earlier on in the story, because the book is not that long, and so because it's so scrambled and jumps between the different timelines, I couldn't really puzzle together their characters, and only in the end did I have the feeling that I maybe understood them. Overall though, I was very hooked about the story and wanted to keep on reading all the time. And in regards to the orangeness, did this book make me feel orange? A lot, actually.
Hello. It's really late and I should sleep, but I'm starting Everyone Knows Your Mother is a Witch now. Yeah, I'm excited. Unfortunately, the book isn't orange when you take off the dust jacket, but we can pretend that it is.
Hello. So, I'm here to tell you what Everyone Knows Your Mother is a Witch by Rivka Galchen is actually about. So, apart from the story having like a really cool title that immediately appealed to me, this book gives insight into the late years of a woman named Katharina Kepler, and she was a woman who actually existed. She was the mother of Johannes Kepler, who was a German astronomer and mathematician. Yeah, so it's based on a true story, but still fictionalized. And it is about her witch trial, which set place in 1615 to 1621 and is one of the most well-known German witch trials of that time. Okay. So I think this is actually a good place to check in with you. I'm about halfway through the book, and so far it didn't make me feel orange at all, which is fine. But just stating that here. Apart from that, I think it's quite interesting. I especially like that there are different types of chapters. So we have one chapter where Katarina, so the woman who's being accused of being a witch, is talking. We get her point of view. Then she has like one friend who stands by her side. He's also her neighbor. We get his point of view, or like his chapters, and I really like him. He's quite funny actually. And then we have these reports where the ones who accuse her of being a witch talk to the different like people in the village, I guess, and also other people. Like they interrogate different people and we get their answers. And yeah, I really like this woman right here because she doesn't tell lies like a lot of the others do, and they literally make up stories. Like they will say that she like rode a goat to its death and stuff like that, or like they will tell that she attacked them, even though we read in the chapter beforehand that she didn't. But yeah, it's very interesting how they convince themselves that she is a witch, and also how the rumors just grow and the whole story is getting like a life of its own. And just, yeah, really scary thought that this was reality. And this woman right here, she is somehow related to Katarina, and I like how she said in the end that that Katarina is a woman of a good woman, and she herself is a good woman as well, and that she hopes that God is listening and that they are afraid. So
maybe you should like try be in the middle of the screen. Guys, this is not easy. Okay, yeah, this is a little better. Greetings from under the laundry rack. There is no other space in my room right now, and I have to return the books to the library, so I have to film this right now. So I finished Everyone Knows Your Mother is a Witch by Rivka Galchen, and I do hope that I pronounce the surname right, because I'm not sure. I'm trying not to see monsters. That is a sentence that occurs throughout the book. It's sort of a saying that Katarina and her neighbor have, where they just like remind themselves of the fact that people are not purely good or purely evil in this case. So they're trying not to see monsters, contrary to the people of the village who see a lot of monsters and especially see Katarina as being a monster. Yeah, and I think that is a notion or like a sentiment that we all should remind ourselves of, like not to see monsters. There are good sides to evil people and there are evil sides to good people. Overall, this book, I'd put the dust jacket back on because it's not orange without the dust jacket, and maybe that should have been a giveaway right from the start, because this book did not make me feel orange a bit. Not at all. Regarding like the content of the book though, I thought it gave a good insight into the timing and how quickly people can turn on someone if it fits their narrative. The end though felt very anticlimactic for some reason, and I was kind of left with a little bit of a question mark above my head because I'm not too sure what the book
wanted to say in the end. An interesting topic, and reading the acknowledgements, it also was made quite obvious that a lot of research went into this book, and yeah, I appreciated that, and I also thought that you could feel that while reading. Orangeness, 0, still an interesting book, but not my favorite as well. Guys, I'm sorry.
I have to make a confession.
I planned on reading 3 books in this video, 3 orange books, and my third book that I picked, Go Set a Watchman by Harper Lee, would have been the book that I was planning on reading now after the witch book, but as I was like browsing the internet yesterday about this book, people on the internet were saying that this is like, I didn't know that this is sort of a first draft of To Kill a Mockingbird, and people were saying that you should read To Kill a Mockingbird first before diving into Go Set a Watchman, because it's just like a continuation or more of like an add-on to the story. And I have not yet read To Kill a Mockingbird. Yeah, that's kind of the reason why I don't want to include it in this video, because I want to read To Kill a Mockingbird first. But I have an honorable mention here for you. Thought about what to do now, instead of reading the third book, because also I can't post it on time if I read another book, like I'm not quick enough. So my shout out or like honorable mention, this is not really orange, but can you see? Yeah, here it's orange. This is my shout out to Broken Soup by Jenny Valentine. I have the German copy here, which is Kaputte Suppe. I reread this couple of weeks ago, or like a couple of months ago, and I still very much liked it. It's a YA contemporary novel about a girl who has to take care of her little sister because their mother is in grieving and is really not able to take care of them. It's a hard and difficult family situation, and she has to be a grown-up even though she isn't. And I really, really like the love interest in this one. It's a sad book, so be aware of that, but it does have like hopeful undertones. And so, yeah, recommend that. Broken Soup by Jenny Valentine. So, we've come to an end with this video. I hope you liked it. It definitely motivated me to read a lot the past couple of weeks, which was good. I really liked that. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.